Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of a Planet Coaster. We're still here chilling in our this is my test world that I kind of showed you first off last time because I've been doing more practicing. I've done a lot of research, been looking around a lot, and some of my suspicions about this game were confirmed, and they're very, very, very good suspicions. So this game, I knew there was depth to it. I knew it was deep, but I didn't quite know how deep. So let's just soak this in for a quick second, okay? This is all test stuff. I'm just playing around here. This isn't like, this is gonna be our park or anything. But kind of did some more landscaping type stuff. Look at this path. It's a mix of like this real dark and the sand. It looks so realistic. But look at this, okay? We've got this side, right? We've got this side. I added a couple things here and there, but this side, it's cool, right? If you look at it from this angle, it's cool. And this doesn't look great, but it kind of shows you a little bit of what you can do. This side, look at how detailed you can get. It's ridiculous. This tower versus this tower. You can, if you want to make like a very ornate building, you can. You have that ability. Just so cool, some of the options that you can do in this game. I've been working, I built that fence last time, and I was working on a fence idea, and I came up with something that I wasn't actually looking for, that I wasn't trying to do. So I made a little blueprint of it, and this looks crazy, right? This looks insane, really, really gross. But if you drag that down and bring it out to like here, can I bring it out to here or no? I can bring it out to here. That's actually a great spot. Maybe a little too low, but you've got this really like spooky looking fence. Hey, those shoot water out of them? I didn't know they shot water out. Okay, not great locations for that. But this fence is a combination of tons and tons of blocks. This right here, this is a window, a castle window. Take a look at it. Whoops, what did I do? Oh yeah, well here it is right here. You can see it. We'll put it on the castle somewhere. Boom. And now it's part of that. But turn it on its side, use this. These are lanterns. And then I put some decorative pieces in here. These are all little trees. The whole tree is down there. But then the little hook is up here to kind of add some cool detail. And then all in a line, what do you get? You get something like this, which I think is such a cool look. Isn't that pretty sick nasty? So that's all right. That's okay. It's got me thinking I want to do something a little more custom for our fences in our world. Okay, let's hope we don't regret this. Delete. Goodbye, fence. That was easy enough to place, though. It's not that big a deal. So I went with something. This is kind of like, this is a little nicer looking. And what I went with is a little bit on a little more like middle class, lower class looking, but I think it'll work. I'm hoping it'll work. So let's try to pop it in here and let's see how it does. Now, I don't know many other ways to do this. This is a very confusing part about this game. Like, you can select all of this, but if I hit Control D, it doesn't duplicate it. I'm just not sure. I mean, if I hit Control X, does that duplicate it? No. I'm not quite sure how to grab this and then duplicate it and then just move it over. I'm sure there's a way, but from what I've learned, or from what I know at least, the best thing I can do is just get the blueprint, set it in place where I want it, and then I can advance move, hit X, and put it exactly in the spot that I feel like it fits. And that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, and then if I hit that, usually if you're using like an item or something, you can hit that and it'll duplicate it. But in this case, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So you have to kind of go through and do each one of them, and that's okay though. Now, in this case, I'm not going to go for like super, super perfect, like matching them up. It's not a perfect type of wall, and that's pretty close. As long as I get them pretty close, I'm going to be happy. I don't, as you can see, I purposely kind of added some difference in there so it doesn't look exact. And then this is the one that's going to be a little bit tricky, and we'll see if this looks good. This is where we're kind of testing things out here. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Let me just move that bad boy in. And we get a little bit of overlap and some weird things there. But I think that looks pretty good. I think that'll do us. So it's a little bit of a taller fence, and you can't see through as much. But I'm willing to give it a shot. So there it is. There's the new fence, and I know some of you might not like it because it looks a little odd right now, and it does. It's a little weird, and it's a little out of place, but once we start to get the rest of the theme in here and the rest of the builds in here, it's going to fit in a lot better. We don't really have a set theme, and we're kind of used to what it was before, where it was all those the iron scaffolding things. So it felt like, okay, this is a little upper class. And I do believe that this spiral thing is a little bit on the upper class as well as these. So I might remove these and kind of just make it a little bit more natural. But for the moment, I think it's good. This will fit our theme. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get fully used to it. So along this path, what can we do? We can add, I believe, under scenery. Is it under scenery? Bench? Whoops. That's not how you spell bench. Yeah, these guys. So you have a couple of options. You have these, which actually would probably fit in pretty well. Now you can make your own custom benches, but I don't think they'd use them. And I think people do use these. Well, that fence is really tall, isn't it? Maybe I lower it all. I might have to do that. Ooh. Okay, but then that, it is not a bad height, though, that fence. I don't know. Now, this is a little more modern, and we're going to have to break that realm a little bit of modern and the theme of kind of like a little bit of medieval feeling. We're going to have to break that because it's a theme park. It's a modern day theme park, so not every single thing in the park is going to be modern. So we could go this direction, but I do feel like this might do us a little bit better. And we'll put one there. It's not perfect, but that's not what we want. We don't want perfection. Okay, that's pretty cool. Those will work for right now, I guess. But now what I want to do, we could continue prettying this up quite a bit, but what I want to do is I want to start putting some buildings in here. Some buildings and some houses. That will be quite the project. Something that I haven't even really dove in to the style yet. I'm going to have to go in to Test World and kind of work out some ideas and concepts. But then we'll come over here and we'll work some stuff out together. All right, let's clear this thing out of here. And delete selection. Very good. We'll get that out of here. I'm still really learning these controls, but we're getting there. It's getting better. So what side do we want to build on? Let's build over here since we have more room to play with the terrain. Next episode, I'll probably get pretty crazy with terrain. I just want to get this main entrance figured out, and I know that it's going to be flat, so I'm not terribly worried about how exactly it's going to look. The more I look at this, the more I realize that's going to have to go, but we'll get it taken care of in due time. But what I want to do now, we're right near the entrance here. So what do you need near the entrance? You need an information booth, and that is hat shop, drinks, information. Got it. So what we can do, notice how the thing kind of snaps to it. We can also raise it and lower it, and it'll kind of still try to snap to it. But before I do that, I want to grab, let's place this right, we'll just advance move, kind of try to line this up right here. And hopefully, I wish that was on the other side of that. So let's try to go over here. Let's go like that. Okay, good. So if we grab that information booth now, I think this might work. If I drag that up, yeah. See how that fits right in there? Good. Now, it's a little bit on the weird side, the way that works out right there, but we'll take care of that. Now, what we want to do is we want to go back into our building, custom, and let's go for the limestone. I really love this. And there's this shop front. Excuse me, sir? There we go. And that snaps right onto that, which is awesome. And do we like that color? It's not a bad color. Let's leave it. For our first building, let's leave it. And then we should be able to snap to that. Very good. And if we come up here, we can snap to this. But I want this one out, just like that. That worked out perfectly. Okay. Nice. All right. Decent little start right here. Yeah, I wish I'd really like to move those in a little bit. It's these little details, man. It'll drive you crazy. It's the most pleasurable thing in this game, but it'll drive you nuts. There we go. That's nice. Okay, and you, sir, you will be deleted, and we'll pop one right in here. Boom. Perfect. Okay, now that we're in the sandstone, let's go here. Let's make sure our grid sizes are small. This gives us more maneuverability. See how the grid size is shrunk? And let's bring this down to right about there. That's good. Okay, now we do have a problem with a little bit of clipping. See how those textures are flashing just a little bit when we move? If you're standing still, it's good, but it's not great if you're moving. So we want to fix that. Let's go into wood. And I believe there's something in here that I really like, and I think it's this guy. Now this won't attach to the building, I don't believe. That's okay. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go with this. Some of these wood colors aren't going to match up perfectly, but that's okay. Let's bring that down and try to match up with our texture that's acting weird, because if we do, we'll be able to go right under there. And we'll get those planks out like that. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. And then we can just move this over to here and try to get it to... Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect right there. Beautiful. Okay. So we got that glitched texture thing taken care of. Now, what I want to do, where is my best friend? This is my best friend at the moment, this guy. Really cool rustic wooden texture. And if we take him and move him in here, boom, and slide him over just a wee bit. How are you looking there? You're looking pretty good right there. Let's call that good and then move it over. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's looking nice. Now, we can, what is it? Control X. That duplicates and gives you the advanced move right away. So that's nice. Then we'll go over here. Boom. Bring this bad boy here. Okay, looking nice so far. Looking nice. So let's go into Windows. Okay, we got all this worked out real nice. Let's get rid of this. Tons and tons of window options. So this is, I mean, things can get kind of fun right here. You could do this, put a little custom window behind, which is pretty nice. If we narrow it down to just Windows, that's a little bit on the Tuscany side. Let's see if we can't find something. Ooh, I like that guy. I like that. Okay, let's put him right about there. Okay, so we're getting there. We're working on some stuff. Now, let's go back to the infinity thing. Let's go back to wood. And there's a piece that I like a lot, and it's this bad boy. And that can help our transition because we've got this big jump from there to there. So let's pop this in. And this is what I'm talking about. Y'all see this? This is crazy. The amount of detail that can go into this is just out of this world. And that actually lines up really nice right there. So let's place that and then get that there. And that lines up nice there. We're pretty good. Okay, perfect. There's another guy that I like, a little decorative piece. Ooh, this is nice. It's not really our color, but it is kind of nice. A little on the big side. There's a stylized piece that I want to use. It might be under decoration. Oh no, here it is, right here. Okay, nice. Ooh, I like it. It has different textures. That's kind of a cool texture right there. All right, let's X. Let's spin this bad boy upside downy like that. And pop him into place. And this will kind of just add some style to the building. All right, let's try to get this close and good. Very good. Yeah, maybe let's try this and we can work on like the transition. Bring that out a little bit. Boom. Nice. Okay, you see it coming together? See this building coming together? This is freaking fantastic. I love it so much. Okay. Now, up here, we want to kind of, let's get this guy. Let's give it a Control X. Bring it up. And then let's bring it towards us. And give it a little bit of depth. As much as we can. That's pretty good. And then we got to bring it down just a few hairs. That's good. Nice. All right. That's good. Couple of these guys. These are pretty nice. But before I do that, I think I want to figure out where the windows go here. I love the style of this thing, though. I think it looks so good. Windows. Let's see what we have available to us. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. I like that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Be the like. Okay. Decorations. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're beautiful. Yes. You are very fine. I like it. Okay. That's just a little bit of decoration there to kind of help make things look a little nicer. Yeah, baby. Check that out, man. That's okay. We're looking pretty good up in here right now. I'm happy with this. I think it's looking very nice. Now, we don't have sidewalls or anything on just yet. But let's move on to this. Let's try to get a canopy. If we go into shops and facilities. And you can do things like this for like a spooky area. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like this. Advanced move. How are we looking underneath? We got to move her up a little bit. Center it a little more. And boom. Yeah! Come on now. Okay. Now, I want to do something from the roof for the roof right here, but I got to kind of think about that stuff, and I don't want to drag you through it. So, maybe I will work that out on my own. So, I'm gonna have to stop. I don't want to. I don't need to. I need to. I don't, but I really don't want to. I want to just keep going. The thing is, I want to landscape this thing like crazy. I want to do a bunch of decoration and stuff, but it's done. I did the side and the back. Just basically a lot of just like selecting and copying. Like you go into the edit and then you select the pieces, copy them, and then place them on the back side. But man, oh man, do I love this. Doesn't this look good? It looks nice, everybody. Now I'm going to do some more detail probably on the roof. Since we have this big wooden detail out front, I want to kind of run some supports across the top and something along the ridge as well. But I think overall it looks fantastic. Really, really nice looking build. Once we get it all decorated out, it's going to look fantastic. This side I didn't work on because I'm going to have a building either out this far or possibly just back a little ways. But there'll be another one here. They'll be all very close to each other. So I don't know how important it is to detail this side. Maybe I will. Actually, I will, because you know what I can do? I can just go like this. Boom. Select the whole thing. Save as blueprint. New blueprint. Information. House. Information house. By B-dubs. And then, yeah. Then I can just take it and upload it to the Steam Workshop. Right here. I'm not going to do it until I finish this side and kind of get it exactly where I want it. But when the game comes out, these pieces will be there and available for you to use in your own builds. How cool is that? Oh, this game is so good. So, I know we just did this and we just did this, but this may be the least amount of progress that we're going to have. A lot of me still getting used to it, but building this house was huge. It really, this second half of building it flew by. So, I got to do a little something there to connect that. So I've really learned this. It's going to go a lot faster. So next episode, we'll probably work the rest of this out and we'll put our first ride in. I know, it's a roller coaster game. What are you doing, B-dubs? Well, soon enough. Soon enough, we'll have it. But anyway, that's going to do it for now, for today's episode. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Thanks for all your support on this series. Leave a like on it for me if you did enjoy, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Oh, life ain't a ding-dong. If I could take you up and boom, 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 tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.